All right. Open the door here and
I'm organizing dice.
Organize your dice, level your characters up, because I can't believe it, folks. We are at level 20 somehow 3 years later, 2.5 years into online gaming here on Critical Bricks. We have done 75 episodes from level 1 to level 20. That's right. We did not skip around. We are, I would say, speed running, but following a module. So milestones are leveling up characters per chapter. And we're in the last chapter of Vecna Eve of Ruin.
Hooray!
And that's what it's called. Chapter 11, Eve of Ruin. Versus this guy.
No.
Oh, another.
What do
I had a question.
Yeah.
40.
So on the character sheet next to 9th level, there's a thing that says concentration. What is? How do you deal with that?
Let me look at your guy and see what you're talking about. It's probably a concentration spell.
No, it just goes. I don't. Oh, is that? Does it just go through concentration spells?
Oh, maybe it's filtering or concentration only. So you're
Maybe.
looking at spells on your sheet, and then you were doing what?
Yeah, next to the 9th level, it has a little X, like
9.
little button. Okay.
Holy cow! You got a bunch of 9th levels.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
I think it's just a filter. It's okay.
Yeah, you probably have the little filter tag there.
The C1 is filtered.
Yeah, there's like all then and then 0, 1 through 9.
There's
and
the
then
little
there's
tag thing you can
Yeah.
put in.
No, that's fine. I was just like a little confused for a second.
All right.
But you've had concentration spells, yes?
What's
What?
that?
You've had concentration spells before, yes?
Oh yeah. I just that button. I just never noticed that button before.
Oh, concentration. Yeah, like summon draconic spirit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I use this all the time. I just not used to seeing that, but I don't know for some
So that
reason.
one, yeah, and I don't know. I got to get used to a way to track that, because I could burst your concentration then, and then it drops the dragon. Maybe that's the way concentration spells work.
Yeah, it lasts for up to an hour. Yeah, unless you break it. Yeah. All right.
Conjuration. Concentration up to an hour. Yeah, so when you take an attack, you'll have to try to help remind yourself to make a concentration roll, because it's a lot for me to keep track of, but
Right.
that is something I could be trying to track as a game master. What else do we got out there? The Bard has Bard in easy stuff.
Yeah, I got one thing for being level 20. I get to recharge 1 bardic inspiration charge on an initiative roll. That's my big reward for reaching level 20.
All right. Well, that's what a bard's gonna do.
Bard's gonna bard.
I have unlimited wild shape.
Ooh. So that does exist in D&D.
It does.
I get to restore sorcerer points on short rests.
Okay.
Got the
What was it
Exalted
telling me?
Champion. So once per long rest, as an action, I can gain the following benefits: resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage from non-magical weapons, and everybody gets advantage on death saving throws while within 30 feet of me, and advantage on wisdom saving throws.
What's that called?
Exalted Champion.
Exalted Champion. Where's the Exalted Bard?
Right? You should have
He gets
exalted.
like one little thing.
Yeah.
And the Paladin's like, I get to do all this stuff. And the
That's
Druid
why
can
there's multi-classing.
unlimited wild shape. Sorcerer, getting a... But... Man, yeah, some of the classes it doesn't seem balanced. I don't know. But that's how we're doing. Let's say hi to chat.
Hi,
And,
Chad.
we got Chris. Chris checking in first. Hey, Chris. Good evening. Chef T's out there. How you doing? We got a rogue in the chat.
A rogue group.
Meowing out. And our panels talking to people, and I saw Reed also. Friday Night Bricks.
Hello, Reed.
Are you gonna check in, Reed, or are you gonna keep the show going with Brian and Moto? And
He put it in private chat. Something in the private chat. He might be in the green room.
What? Oh, he is here. He is indeed here.
We'll see how long it takes for Wagner, Mark, Z. I mean, there's 5 or 6 people over there.
You left him going?
No, it's still going. We'll see how long it takes for Wagner.
That's how I would do the show. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna start the show and hand it off to all my...
Well, Wagner usually will take it, but I just left, and so Wagner's in there, Mark is in there, Z is in there, Brian Bonahum's in there.
Mark's
yeah, so they're all in there.
Another Larry Drops His Castle episode,
and they're all chatting, and I'm like, I am not ending the stream. I'll just let it go because Mark's also streaming it to his channel, so I'll just let it go, and we'll see how long it takes for somebody to realize that, hey, it's still live. Yeah, well,
Friday Night Bricks. That's why it's good that it's not on like your name channel. It's a channel.
Yeah, that's why I created it. Just in case it ever does take off, it's everybody who helps make it something gets to share in the rewards. It's not about me. It's about everybody who's made that what it is. Because it's all the networking. We branch out, and that's where everybody has. A lot of people have come through that show and gone on to other stuff. So.
Yeah.
I became a primal champion. My strength and constitution increased by 4. My maximum for my scores is now 24. So my strength is maxed. I'm at +7 strength, 24.
I think I'm going to quit. This is ridiculous.
My armor class is 26. And I'm at 265 hit points. So.
All right. I agree. Let's look at the Bard.
Like what?
Towards the end, I realized that it's very important to pick the right proficiencies, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on some really good stuff, really good abilities.
Superior inspiration.
Yeah, I usually have 2 screens open, and I'll play with them when you get to do your ability to see what changes. Do I get hit points?
Well, I mean,
my armor class go up?
I went to the College of Lore or whatever, so I get magical secrets, so I can kind of tap into like whatever I want. It's just that doesn't happen at level 20. That happens as I.
All right, Steve, write this down or mental note.
Okay.
Jesse's new definition of superior inspiration is at any time, it doesn't have to be on initiative. You can call out your superior inspiration.
Is this something I'm totally missing?
Yeah, I'm making it up right now on the spot.
Oh, okay. I see.
Game. This is called Homebrew World. Because that sucks. There's no reason it shouldn't be as powerful as everyone else. So, you can activate it once per day, once per long rest. And you can. It doesn't matter if you don't have any left or if you're maxed out. I will give you the Bardic Inspiration times. Basically, you could give it to the whole party.
So you're saying like I don't need to have an empty charge. I could totally be full.
I want to say, we'll call it Jesse's Inspiration.
Okay.
You you can do Jesse's inspiration, and instead of it acting to one person, it activates to the whole party, including yourself. Once per day.
Okay, so you're just once per day. Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can't do it just all the time.
Okay, I inspire everybody all the time. Have fun.
Boom, boom,
Gotcha.
boom. But that sounds better at level 20.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Now I just gotta remember that. I wrote it down, but
Oh, you know what's funny is I don't think I even have to click on rage anymore. It's just I think the way it
Probably
works.
always raging.
Always raging. Yeah, always raging. I was there's no boxes anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm always
If
raging.
a barbarian can always be raging, there's no reason the bard can't. I mean, I want to say you could always be inspiring, but that seems a little tricky. But how about a superior inspiration for the whole party?
all right. And that's still a concentration spell.
I guess
Hey, Reed,
it is.
I made a 8x8 round tile.
Whoa,
hmm
no studs on top.
No, it's a tile. It's a tile.
Right.
Well, I can do it. Yeah, they don't have. I'm making a 10x10 right now.
No, round tile.
That's your token.
No. My token is.
Here, you can have a 16 by 16 round
No.
tile. What?
Woo!
This is my token. It's like it's a 3x3.
Oh, cute.
You can see the. I mean, I'm gonna print it in a colored filament, but this is just a prototype.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
All right. If anybody else jumps in the green room, let me know. No, Larry. Didn't talk to Mel, but sometimes he just shows up. Sometimes he doesn't.
That's why I was like, I didn't see other tanks. So I was like, I better just go over it. So
What about the paladin?
Yeah,
Well,
what are you talking about?
yeah, but it's nice to have,
You're
it's
a
nice to
crowd
just,
control.
it's just nice to have just a meat patty just to hit at. I mean that doesn't have to do other stuff. He's got a sword that he needs to break stuff with and everything else. You don't want him caught up in something that he can't get away from when we need him to do something very important. So, whereas I'll just stand up there and just get hit and just get hammered. That's what I'm there for. Frontero just likes to get hit. I don't know what his problem is, but
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could do that until we get somebody else. Cool. Perfect. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have anybody else want to share questions, comments, concerns?
I don't think so.
Well, then it's time to get into this episode of the Eve of Ruin. You guys are back at the sigil. You took out Kaz the Betrayer in the last episode on the brink of war in Pandesmos, and spider wolves and other spider creatures. You befriended a certain creature. Kind of had an increase of the Vecna link. In fact, you're pretty sure the Cave of Shattered Reflection is something you can locate with the help of the other two wizards back at the sigil. What do you guys want to do as you recuperate from the last battle?
Cast a Hero's Feast.
Hero's Feast. Check.
Is that 5 hit points?
Not yet. I need a roll. Hold, please.
Oh. 10.
Wish for lots. That's what we need to do.
Is
I'm
this
assuming
back
we
where
took a long
can get-
rest.
Is this back when we get potions and stuff too?
Yeah.
We have like $749,000. Remember?
Gold.
Oh yeah, we're rich.
Gold dollars.
Gold.
Buy some healing
We've
potions.
sold those opals yet.
Yeah, we haven't sold anything.
Jesse needs to tell us what the gold prices were for those potions of healing again, because I forgot what they were.
Are they 500?
40 for normal.
Mm-hmm.
Was Denora the only one that didn't have an orange weapon? Everyone else here
Yeah,
does?
she was the only one that didn't have
Or
one.
orange item?
Yeah, I don't think she got an orange one. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why-
She didn't get an orange item.
no.
She wasn't here.
Yeah,
That's
she
why
was-
I was heckling a little bit, saying, "Oh, she'd be so much more dangerous with an orange device." But she still did well. She did great.
Yeah, she got a kill move.
Yeah, she's fine.
I did download my copy of the Enchanted Emporiums from a Kickstarter program, and I don't want to sidetrack us on because I haven't read it all. I just downloaded it today, but it's kind of a cool thing where I can get more details on some fancy shops. So next time you guys want to go search for a weapon or potions or something like that, maybe I'll flavor it with an Enchanted Emporium.
Okay, we are getting 13 hit points back. Or
Alicia,
increase your max to 13.
Very good.
13, damn.
Yeah. And then you get your resistance to poison damage, immunity to frightened and poisoned condition. And it's good for 24 hours.
Delicious.
So everybody needs to be in a 10-foot cube of me, but that's assumed in my mind.
So resistant to poison, and then immunity to poison, right? And then
Immunity, yeah, to poison condition and fear. Frightened. Wait.
frightened. Yeah, okay. Immunity to fear. Okay, got it. It's on there.
Okay.
What I give everybody.
If you want to do shopping, Alicia, in the background, go ahead and look for an orange weapon. That might be cool. And if you want to jump in or see us next week, you'll be all powered up. Run it by me, maybe. There's some weird ones. At level 20, who cares? I don't.
And you get to eat lots of yummy food.
Yep. The only thing I'm looking for is pricing for potions. I'm gonna have to get a couple if we're going down in deeper territory here.
Yeah, that is. So let me see if they have these prices, because they did have prices.
I need a price check in aisle 1, please.
Potion. Nah, of course not. I know we're, let's see. Healing potions. I wish I had this just like on a DM screen now.
I got a new Kickstarter book too. It's the Book of Extinction. So it has a whole bunch of extinct animals.
Oh,
The dodo.
Yep. Saber-tooth tiger.
Woolly mammoth.
I
Yep.
just have saber-tooth tiger. A Lego saber-tooth tiger I bought.
Nice. There's a mastodon.
All right, heal. Read.
Mm-hmm.
Healing, greater, superior, supreme. 50 gold, 100 gold, 500 gold, 1350 gold.
1350, 500, 100, and then 50, right? 50, 100,
50, 100, 500.
and then 1350 for superior.
1350 is the highest supreme healing.
Ooh.
Really tasty.
I'm How much money do we get to spend per person?
Depends on if we want to get rid of some of those shiny pearls we got. I opened a nice mahogany chest and we found, what was it, 750 of those dang things.
Oh, it's 749. Wink, wink.
I already told
Actually,
you no.
might have been like 748. Wink, wink. But,
All right. So that's 750,000 if we exchange it all. But if we go to that one person, no, we can't go there. That would take too long.
I mean, it's I'm guessing we're going to go up against some fierce things where we're not going to be able to rest. So I mean, I'm just looking at definitely getting a few decent sized potions.
Agreed. I was going to get a couple of superior just to have on hand too to give to people if I needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna get like 4 maybe.
I'm gonna try and go a little deep here.
Yeah.
Obviously, is the sigil's inside of a town, right? We're nearby a town, like we
It
can go
is.
outside the sigil and
It is a city.
okay. And is there a cathedral or a church in there?
There would be.
Okay. Can I take a little time and trot over there with Provolone and maybe talk to one of the pastors or priests and see
Okay.
if they know anybody in town that can that are familiar with dealing with evil,
Exorcism.
like demons and such. And do they have any particular things or any people that I can go to that we can potentially buy something from to help us?
Okay.
The power of Christ compels.
Give me roll your fear and hope dice.
My fear and hope dice, is that what you said?
This dagger hurt.
Yeah.
D20.
Give me a d20 roll with your religion.
Oh, with my religion. Okay.
Check.
Let me do the scan. 16.
I mean, that's not super great. You'd probably get the basics. I think you're looking for something super, super, supernatural. Sounds like. I mean, you're level 20 paladin. I don't know what else. The church you find, they're like ready to worship you.
So
they're coming to me for guidance, not the
Right.
other way around, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
I mean, so
That makes sense.
You've been to hell.
And live
right?
tell the tale.
You're like, I've been up against this. We've been to Avernus. We've been to we just got back from Pandosmus. We took out Kaz the Betrayer. Do you have anything good against that? Yeah, we're going up against the Whispered One. Starts with a V. Don't want to say his name, but
Voldemort.
Yes, Voldemort.
You would. I will say with your search. Learn more about Vecna's plan. And I would say maybe it's not in the church, but back at the sigil, that Illustrial and Tasha are going to be the ones that know the most. They've been studying. They've been trying to stop him this whole time. And they would restate the facts of the situation going on with the demiplanes. He's already he's planning to rewrite the multiverse, and the rewriting of the multiverse hinge on the potent secrets he's collected. And Vecna has already used these secrets to create 3 new demiplanes right now. And these demiplanes are reachable in the cave network on back on Pendesmos. And the cave network is called Vecna's Grasp. To reach the cave of shattered reflections, and you must go to Vecna's Grasp to destroy these demiplanes. It's like what's the Loki thing? The TVA where they cut the branches.
Yes.
Yeah.
The TVA, yeah.
Yeah, you need to sever the timeline he's creating, and destroy these 3 new demiplanes. They're not sure what kind of remade reality you will encounter, but to get to Vecna, you will have to destroy these demiplanes first, because the power is already underway. Anybody else? Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just going to ask: is there any do they know of any particular order which would make it easiest? You know, a particular order to kill these demiplanes to make it easier to get to them.
They're not sure.
does it
They're not
matter?
sure. They're not sure about the order or what. You know, you're going to have to pick a cave and see what you find. But they will tell you that these unrealities constructed from these specific secrets will be represented in the unreality. These manifested secrets will be identifiable. The detail will probably be manifested in the form of an important object. And this important object you find will bear the Lich God symbol, the shriveled hand clutching an eye. So you'll be on the lookout for an item that is very important to this new reality that bears the Lich's symbol. And to dismantle, they've gone further on how to deconstruct these new realities. You must find the secret, this item, touch the item to focus the power of Vecna's link into it, and infuse the item with a potent magic from the Rod of 7 Parts or a high-level spell. And so to the sorcerer, Anayan, that would be a 7th level spell or higher.
I've got some of these.
To the characters that don't have that kind of spell power, they could use the Rod of 7 Parts.
Do you think my relic would work?
What's that?
Do you think my relic would work? Remember my white crystal?
Does it do a level 7 spell?
I'm going to say yes. It does.
Oh, because it's your homebrew relic?
It's that homebrew relic that Mephisti
sure.
and I attuned at the cathedral or the church, and it was pretty powerful. It took out like a slew of undead all at once. So I would say it's pretty powerful.
Okay.
What about a bard using a 9th level spell that's not necessarily something you get at level 9, but something you get earlier? Would that work? Like, I could cast level 9 lightning bolt, or does that not count?
Yeah, any 7th level or higher spell slot.
Gotcha. All right.
Will infuse the item with enough magic to undo the reality.
Okay. Oops. Undo reality.
Well, I relay this information back to the team just in case they forgot, and ask them, are we ready to pick an unreality to try and undo?
We need to do our potion purchasing first.
Oh, I thought we did
I
that
bought
already.
2 of them, so I used 2,700 out of that.
Yep.
About 4.
Go ahead. No problem.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did 2 of the big ones?
I did 4 of the blue. I have 3. I already had 1 blue and 3 green.
But I also have extra superior ones already, so we have at least 5, just in case.
Don't forget about your power of the secrets.
Yes, that too. We have lots of those.
And the rod of the 7 parts, which you have, Spidey Bard has recovered.
Go, Spidey Bard.
Good job, dude.
Did you even know that I had it? Is this the first time I'm revealing it?
That's true.
I don't want to
Yeah, we
out
didn't even
you.
know.
You can definitely do something else you want now that you know.
Surprise!
Surprise.
Supplies.
Oh, you do
High
have it.
five. Good job. You
All
did
right.
it.
It's burning a hole in my pocket.
So you'll have to look it up, put it on your character sheet to see what it can do. It does some high-powered spell now that it is constructed. I could look it up. I haven't gone back. Probably easiest to do it on D&D Beyond. Did I close my other window?
This is similar clone.
All right. So you can look that up.
Oh yeah. This thing
I'm
is
sure it does something.
definitely cool.
Prepare yourself for level 20 adventure, guys.
Let's do it.
All right, you have your healing, you have your artifacts. Denora can jump in when she's ready. You guys are going to basically just think, let's go. And you don't even have to step through the portal. Just thinking about it teleports you into Vecna's grasp.
Did Mordekainen die? Or will we see him again?
Well, the fake Mordekainen.
Well, I know that was Kaz.
Right. Yeah, I mean you'd have to reach out to figure out whether there is a Mordekainen.
Oh, also, I have to
Side
attune
quest?
to the rod then?
What's that?
I have to attune to the rod, so I would
Yeah.
unattune to one of the things that I'm already attuned to then.
Do you have a slot or do you need to switch something out?
I would have to take something off.
Okay. It's up to you. Or you can hand it off.
Does
I don't know.
anyone have anything open?
Does everybody have all their attunement magic item slots taken up?
No, I haven't opened one.
Yeah, but
many
you
can you
dropped
have?
the sword. You dropped the sword into that big void, though. I don't know if I trust you.
Yeah.
I didn't drop nothing.
Pouring weapons through portals and stuff.
I don't want it to go in the wrong hands, you know?
We just got it back. Purple. Hello,
Yeah.
Kingo.
That is most of the translucent purple. I created a little crystal cave there.
Is it actually, like, could I actually find it on D&D Beyond and, like, put it in my inventory? Or would
Yeah,
it just-
I'm looking at it right now.
Yep.
Go to the inventory tab and go to manage inventory. Then you can search for it or filter it.
You can use it as a quarterstaff. It has spellcasting charges. If you are not lawful alignment, you'll find yourself worldview shifting towards keeping a personal code. Weird.
I'll just drop one of my rings, whatever. Just a ring of gives me 1 AC.
Okay. So you can definitely, in this time, attune to the legendary artifact known as the Rod of Seven Parts.
Where'd it go? Rod of 7 parts. Is that something where I'll have to like unequip my dagger or my loot? Would it become my main weapon then?
It's up to you on what weapon you hold. You can attune to it. You can, as long as you have a slot to attune to it, you can attune to it, and you can have it in your inventory, and it's a free action to switch weapons.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before we go into this cave? We've got missing Larry. We got no Mel. We'll keep Denora close by. And
Okay.
I'd ask King the chat /KO to roll, but he always rolls a 1. Seems to always roll 1 on the chat. I'm not sure what dice he's using.
Get better dice.
Okay. If there's not anything else to do, you guys are going to think it and appear in Vecna's grasp. It is like a kaleidoscopic cavern. There's this 30-foot wide mass of translucent purple crystals embedded in the floor, large obsidian cavern. Some of the crystal faces reflect distorted images of the cavern, while others flicker with scenes of the Lich God, Vecna, visiting destruction on distant worlds. So it's like shooting images of Vecna, purple energy. And in this huge room, you do have 3 tunnels that branch off of the perimeter. And around this obsidian crystal facade. It doesn't say facade. It just says faces. Obsidian crystal faces at the entrance to each tunnel show scenes similar to those on the central crystal. So you're seeing these scenes of Vecna. These untrue realities, most likely, are being created, stitched together to remake the world. What do you guys want to do?
Can I go up to one of them and just get more details on a particular scene? Or do you have that?
You can look around.
Or should we just eeny, meeny, miny, mo one?
Yeah, I only have 1/1.5 prepared.
That seems more on
Okay.
that seems more on brand for
No.
Chaos Crew. Just to eeny meeny miny mo.
Doesn't
something.
matter which way you're gonna go, you're gonna end up in the next room.
Which one is pulling at our strings right now, Dungeon Master?
I would say the south tunnel.
To the south.
Akarat
Yes.
has called to me and say we should go south.
Accurate. Oh.
My God.
Check for traps.
Check for traps.
Who can check for traps?
That would be-
Anybody can check for traps. Technically, it's just how well can you.
Yep. That is true.
It's an investigation, right?
Yep.
Let's see, mine
I
is.
shall roll an investigation.
I got +5. I don't know.
So do I. I did not think of anything. I see nothing. Nothing. You can roll if you would like. I failed, so there we go.
I'll roll.
Go ahead.
24.
Nice. Yeah, you're finding a safe passage through these tunnels. However, you keep seeing these reflections flickering on the walls in the tunnel of Vecna, tormenting Kaz. As you go deeper into the tunnel, you see the powerless figure of Kaz against this evil god of Vecna. You approach a threshold of the end of the tunnel, and you can cross over into this other alternate reality. You do so, and your feet sink into a mucky basin of sprawling wasteland. There's shattered remains of trees, destroyed roadways, and a whole mountain range that dot the barren landscape. In the distance, you see a lone castle. It is silhouetted against a crimson horizon, and two hulking figures you can see wandering around the structure. So I'd say it's a wasteland with the setting sun to where's the sun set in the
This is
east.
an alternate reality.
West?
You could set anywhere.
Yeah, you're not sure what is west or east or whatever, but you see a mountain range and a castle, and you see the setting sun. What would you guys like to do?
I say we head towards that castle.
I'm gonna go with my paladin.
All right.
Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
You start trekking towards the castle, and 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by, an hour, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any closer.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it seems like it's getting farther away.
Oh God, we're in a freaking labyrinth.
It's like
Going
Spaceball.
to the left.
I've got
If I
an
know
idea.
anything about that.
Could I use the Rod of Seven Parts? I would like to cast Find the Path.
Okay.
It allows me to find the shortest, most direct physical path to a specified fixed location that I'm familiar with in the same plane of existence.
But you're not familiar with this castle, but you can try.
Might as
Why
well.
don't you give me an intelligence arcana check?
Is that what I have to do then? Or all right.
I'm asking you to
Okay.
make a Arcana check.
Okay. That's not good. 7.
Yeah. You can be like, aha, let's go this way. The rod's telling me to go this way. And maybe it's just a slightly off towards the darkness. And it's still leading you in circles. You can still see the castle and the mountain lands and a setting sun, but you're not getting any closer.
What about the What about the mountains? Are the mountains staying in the same spot or no?
Why don't you give me a perception roll?
Okay.
That I'm good at.
That's a 25.
What's up, Panda? The mountains seem to be like separating, but near the castle seems towards the mountains, and you're not getting any closer to the mountains either.
Okay.
What if we walk backwards? Up is down, left is right, forward is backwards. What if we just try walking backwards?
Go for it. See how you do.
All right, see you guys. So I start walking backwards.
Okay.
I'll join him. Sounds like fun.
Show us
So
your
you
best
walk
moonwalk.
backwards. You're like, okay, we're getting further away. Let's go. Turn not even turn around. Just backward walk
Yeah, like Michael Jackson.
on the moonwalk.
Yeah.
It's still like leading you in circles.
Are there any stones or anything on the ground you can pick up?
Yeah, it's a wasteland. There's lots of rubble, and
You pick up a rock and throw it in northeast, southwest direction.
you see it travel. That
Doesn't hit anything.
When I walked backwards, was I getting farther away from my party?
if they're not going with you, yeah.
Guys, what if we like walked away from each other in like a chain and somehow could like, I don't know if that would even do anything, like portal towards each other, but I don't think that would do anything. Never mind.
I'm wondering if it has something to do with the sun setting. So maybe it's the time of day that we're trying to travel. Do we see the sun setting more into the horizon, or is it staying in the same spot?
It seems to be steady. It hasn't changed. Why don't you give me an Arcana check
Okay.
or an intelligence, whatever?
Ah, scheisse. 11. This ain't my-
You
ain't my
don't have
wheelhouse.
you don't have any bright ideas about this sun.
If we just thought, and then we ended up here, can't we just think and end up in the castle?
Well, the barbarian just got philosophical. Maybe we should try it. I like it though.
All right. Prontero, how are you? So you're gonna have to probably roll
Yeah, Arcana also.
If the barbarian figures this out,
I know.
we're not doing too well, folks.
That is something. That's a good thing.
That'd be a 17 Arcana check for the barbarian.
Oh, crap.
It's opposite day.
Wow.
What's going on?
Literally.
Yeah, if we only had a bard. No, you're just trying to think yourself there. That is how you got to this area, but then you had to walk through the tunnels, and now you're on a demiplane, an unmade reality of Vecna's design, where you had visions of him torturing Kaz.
Can we use that secret?
I mean, you received some secrets. You
I just
want to use a secret to try to figure this puzzle out?
Don't have to.
if I just like stop and while these guys are thinking, brainstorming ideas, can I just look around and see if I see any kind of a glyph with a hand and an eye?
Okay, make a perception roll.
21. I don't know if it helps that I'm a dark elf and I have advantage in the dark, and if the sun's setting, I don't know. Throw that out there.
What kind of roll did you make?
A perception check. A 21.
Right.
But I don't know if I had advantage because we were kind of in the dark.
Well, you're looking for a symbol of Vecna, and there's not much around here. It's just a ruined wasteland.
Okay.
Any interceptors around that we could ride on?
What's that?
Nothing. Bad joke.
Do we need to just cast some kind of a spell and just
You said that those two big guys were by the castle,
Mm-hmm.
and as we're approaching the castle, they're not getting any bigger.
Blue hulking figures are, if you focus on the castle and you see like mechanized kind of robotic movement from them. They're kind of pacing back and forth. Hulking figures in the distance.
And Nan, you got anything?
I don't know. I mean, I can teleport us out of here.
If you fly, do you get closer?
I can
If you
fly.
Well, whoever. Provolone.
Yeah, I mean, I could try. I could try flying over there while not touching the ground.
All right, those of you that can fly can try this. And again, do not succeed. The further you go towards the castle, the further it seems to go away.
What happened? What if we were like to just walk towards the castle with our eyes closed? I don't know. I mean,
Go for it.
Oh. Do we need
just
to
walk.
do we need to cast Path Without a Trace or something? As a group? Maybe. We don't have that. You don't have that, Amethyst?
I don't have it. I have
What?
it, but I don't have it.
What is it?
Something that makes us all invisible, essentially.
I can make us invisible.
You can?
Yeah,
Mhm.
with my staff. Yeah.
Oh,
did
let's
that
try
last
that.
time.
Oh, we already tried it?
Oh no.
Oh,
We can do that. That's
Okay.
fine. I'm saying he's the one that made us invisible last time.
okay. And Nan, you wanna see if that works?
Sure. Let me see. What is the? Let's see, 2 charges. Okay. How many people we got?
5.
6, including yourself.
Has everybody made an Arcana check?
No,
I'll make one. 1 second.
I shall do so.
13.
Ooh, 23.
21.
So Ames and Spidey Bard put their recollections together about some of the visions, and the only other thing that seems to be around is the sun and the fact that vampires don't like the sun. And we're in a reality where Vecna is trying to torture Kaz. And you come up with the brilliant idea of walking towards the sun. Walking towards the sun is the key to getting closer to the castle.
All right, then.
To the sun.
And it's weird, right? You're like, this is kind of skew, but you walk closer to the sun and the distant castle gets closer and closer, and you can start to make out these hulking figures.
Hey, that was pretty cool. High five.
Is it gonna? Are they gonna be my favorite? My favorite monster?
Red
in
Hulk.
D&D?
Your fiends?
No, they're. I can't remember what they're called actually.
Ogre.
Rancors.
No. Well,
Ogres.
kind of.
What are your favorite animal or favorite beasts?
I'm trying to remember what they're called.
As a paladin?
No, I was just saying in general.
No, I know. Those ones, I'm pretty sure.
They look like. I can't remember.
Griffin bears or something.
They kind of look like bears, but they're not.
These. So, this castle is pretty destroyed. There's a lot of rubble around, a few antechambers that still exist with the walls in place that have reduced this castle to rubble. This once impressive castle. And you see these bipedal creatures covered with spikes, smeared with blood, stalking the castle's bailey. What would you guys like to do?
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well,
Chapter 20. And
Sounds
here
like
we go.
someone got inspired from the turtle.
Yeah.
sounds like a really bad idea.
Well, bunga.
Hey, I see some big hulking things over there. What are we gonna do? We gonna attack? We gonna burn them to the ground? What are we doing?
Are they moving in a pattern? Can we just avoid them?
Yeah, I mean, they are mechanical in nature. I know I'm using ogres, but
Oh, so they're not humanoid?
no, these are like covered with spikes and cadavers. They're like, they seem to be like looking for more dead bodies.
And we're not dead. So there we go.
I mean, across the way, there is like a set of double doors to, the remains of the castle is across the way. This, I could put a
We
door
could
there.
become invisible and walk across.
That's no fun.
Worry about them on the way out.
Let's destroy these abominations. I slowly trot up
Yeah.
in front of the group.
Oh my goodness.
I see him moving, and I'm gonna go right behind him.
Just
I
gonna,
stay way in the back
yeah, I'm gonna hang out in the back.
and shake my head and be like, "Oh, chaos crew." Oh.
Oh, here we go again, guys.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We've got this handled.
Okay then.
Okay, let's go.
All right. What's your impulsive action?
Actually, you know what? I'm going to charge one and try to shield bash.
All right.
Strength save.
I need dice.
No, you don't.
Strength save?
That's not this game.
If you're gonna like
Get the ones that roll
next
one.
time you're gonna run into action like this, just wait a sec. Say like I'm gonna go run at him, and then I'll give you a bardic inspiration out of turn or something.
Every time.
And he just goes off. I'm a paladin.
I waited for a while for someone to say something.
Right?
No one did. Let's get this game
I was in
going.
disbelief. I couldn't believe it.
And I said to sneak past.
It's okay. I got armor.
All right.
I want to say it fails its save.
Okay. You're going to go prone.
Okay.
Nice.
So you barge in, knock this guy down. And Prontero, I'll give you one impulsive move.
As I watch him fall, I'm just gonna pounce on him with a sword. Just since he's prone,
All right. So you see
chop off one of his arms. One less thing to hit me with.
go for your action move.
Ooh, ouch.
Next time.
21 to hit.
That does hit.
Wow, it's such a roll. Wow. Well, let's see here. Oh, okay, so let's see here. An 8. Okay. Oh, not very good. 26 slashing damage.
Wow.
He's looking rough.
Maybe he's armless.
All right. Now we're gonna roll initiative.
Ooh, okay.
Jeez.
Finally rolled decent. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I got your roll, Troy.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, Troy and I are always opposites.
What'd you get in, Ann?
7.
Holy Swiss.
16.
Prontero.
24.
Ames.
18.
Spidey.
16.
Spidey and Holy Swiss are tied.
He's got the more decks.
Yeah, it's 13 plus 1.
All right. So, Prontero, you're going to get another free attack here.
Swing at him.
Or, I mean, your action, your whole turn.
Oh, yeah. Rage. And then I'm raging and then swinging.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yes.
Dang, I thought that would miss for sure. Gotta learn to roll better. 26 slashing damage.
And for good measure, I'll swing again.
All right.
26 to hit.
Yep.
Ooh, better. 17,
31 slashing damage.
Jesus. All right. Anything else?
No, he's prone. He's not too much of a problem.
Not for long, as they take their turn. it is going to stand up.
Roger, Roger.
And kind of like aim you guys up all over in you. It's gonna emit a cone of gas.
Ew.
Gross.
And this paralyzing breath is going to make Prontero and Holy Swiss make a saving throw.
To be paralyzed.
Constitution saving throw, yeah, to be paralyzed.
God dang it. 13.
Ooh.
15.
Fail.
That was
You
with
guys-
advantage too.
Yep, but that was with the
You guys, Leroy's Jenkins in there, and then get taken out with a paralyzing breath from this collector.
Got
Oh.
it.
It is.
Kill me, Smalls.
You can repeat your saving throw at the end of your next turns. To otherwise be paralyzed for 1 minute.
Come on, guys.
And the other guard, this cadaver collector, is going to charge up something inside, and ghosts appear, and he summons specters to surround it.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh,
It's
you guys
like
got it.
ghosts of the bodies he's collecting have been called to action,
This is time for AoE spells.
and
Yep.
that's their turn.
This is fine.
Ames, you're gonna be next.
I am.
Right, get my popcorn and watch.
I really don't want to be in that room.
Got a rogue in the
Can
green.
I stand? I want to do a cone of cold at level 7. So it's a 60-foot cone. Would it be able to hit that other guy, the tan grayish one, and the specters?
Depends on where you're standing.
I'm going to stand in front of the door or the entrance.
Okay. Just putting everybody in order there. Actually, I was next there, so.
One, two, three.
You're gonna be at the entrance.
Yeah.
Trying to line up a cone.
Yep.
I mean, you could probably get in front of your. You'd have to go like up this close, and
That's fine. It's a Constitution saving throw for you.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The DC is 10.
Nope. The DC is 19. I am counting dice.
Okay.
I'm rolling ahead of time. 16.
What was the DC?
19.
Two of the specters and the big guy make their saves, but the two in front fail.
Okay, I'm finishing 24, 26, 28, 26, 34. Okay, so full damage is 38, and then half of that for the others. And no one died, obviously. Correct?
How many points was that?
38 for full damage.
So full 19. So 38. 18. You guys are OP.
And it's
That'll
full
take
damage.
that'll take two of the specters down.
They're frozen statues.
Even if they have 0 hit points.
It says a creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws.
Ooh, he needs those. He needs those iceberg pieces.
I'll change them to
Trans blue. Ooh, I'm looking at they're frozen.
Those are frozen.
Are they dead? They're just dead and frozen?
You don't know.
I was kind of asking Nikki.
They're supposed to be. Okay. That is my action. I move. How much movement did I use? Would you say?
Probably half your movement.
I move back out into the hall
Okay.
behind the wall.
Do you want to move this way
Yep.
or this way?
That way. Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. You are in cover.
That is my turn.
I don't really know what to do.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Sure. Why not?
It's your turn.
All right. I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay. So there's
There's 3 of me now.
3 sweaty birds
Yeah.
around you.
So we don't have to worry about anything unless they try to attack me. So I'll just keep it simple. The only caveat
Yeah,
is
how it works.
a creature's unaffected by the spell if it's blinded, has blind sight or true sight. So I don't know if they have true sight. I don't think they would.
All right. You have 3 mirror images.
Nice.
And they're
Good way of
both
doing it.
pointing at each other with their lutes.
Anything else?
Nope.
Staying outside,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna move.
standing right in the doorway like I got you.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm just gonna hang back.
Okay. Then we go to Holy Swiss. You are paralyzed.
So I need
Go ahead.
to unparalyze, I need to do a check.
Yeah, another Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. Okay. 20.
20 is enough to end the effect.
Yes.
So you start to shake out of it, but it's the end of your turn.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go to, I don't know, Denora, do you want to make an initiative?
Sure.
Hello, Denora.
Ah, jeez, where'd you
Oh, where'd you come? I woke up from my paralyzing, and then I see Denora.
18.
Whoa.
She's always on the wall.
She was hanging on the ceiling.
I'm upside down, kind of hanging from web string. Just like, what you doing down there?
You could be on the wall. This is like an open courtyard approaching a castle.
Okay. What are these baddies? Are they trolls? Are they?
I just want to see an initiative roll right now because Anan
18.
rolled a 7.
I think she said 18.
Okay,
18.
so we'll put you next. Go ahead.
What are these baddies? Are they undead? What are we dealing with here?
They're robot.
They're mechanical cadaver collectors.
Oh.
They're covered with spikes and dead bodies and look like robots that are guarding the castle, collecting dead bodies.
Okay.
And one of them enacted summon spirits, and the cadaver ghosts started surrounding the ones that got frozen. So there's 2 frozen ghosts around one.
And the other one paralyzed 2 of us.
The other one spit out some paralyzing gas breath.
So he's much nicer when he's down.
So be careful.
Weapon.
The blue one, right, is the one that
Blue
paralyzed.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The blue one's taken a couple of hits, and the other one got hit by the cold damage.
Let's.
I guess it was cold damage, right? Thank you.
Yeah, 38 divided by 2. Yep, hold it.
Don't get too close to him.
Wait.
So I wanna come close enough to Prontero's in action, or is he paralyzed?
Currently paralyzed.
Paralyzed, yeah.
So
it's
does
nice
it
to be
as a flank if he's paralyzed?
It won't be a distraction, no.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway. But
One.
if you're just looking for
so-
sneak damage,
Is
He's-
this also the first round? Are we still in the first round?
yeah.
Okay.
One.
I want to. I'm not surprised. So I would like to take 2 turns during this first round.
Okay.
And I can take my first turn now and then take my second turn at position 9.
Well, I'll let you take 2 right away. Or maybe after a name.
Whatever.
What do you want to do?
Clever. I want to kind of swing behind the blue guy. I'm just going to stab him in the back of the neck with, let's see, my new dagger called Rakdos Right Knife.
Okay.
Roll.
What have I got myself into?
Let's see.
Go for it. So, yeah, go for it. Whoa.
24 to hit. No,
Yep.
wait, 23 to hit. Whatever.
That hits.
Potato. All right. So I get. God, I gotta read this.
Whoa.
What do I have to do? I don't. Get to
Well,
do
you
it.
roll. You just roll for damage.
Yeah. I
And
just wanted to check what I was doing here. 1d4 plus 5.
you
Oops,
can
that would
release
do it.
an imprisoned soul within the dagger to do extra necrotic damage.
Yeah, but I gotta collect them first.
Oh,
Gotta
I
catch
have
them
to
all.
collect the souls. I'm a rogue Pokemon
I like
catcher.
it. I like it. You've got the but you're looking for some minions to collect souls. I like it.
I gotta re-roll that. I didn't do it right. Why did I do 2? I just want 1. Okay, so that's 4 plus 5 is 9 piercing damage.
And go ahead and add sneak damage because Prontero is standing next to the monster.
Okay.
I know he's not distracting him, but
Staring into my deep, cool eyes.
so you don't get advantage, but I will give you the sneak damage because he's standing there.
Okay, extra. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 10d6 damage. 45.
Now he's looking pretty rough. Or he's bloodied.
And do you want me to take my second turn now or wait?
Go ahead.
All right. I'm
What's
gonna
flavor?
stab him again
Yeah,
with
again.
Rakdos. Come here. Oh my god. That's 12 to hit.
Missed.
All right.
So yeah, for whatever reason, the next one is harder to catch one of the spears sticking out of his body or something.
All right. I'm gonna climb up the wall out of his reach.
Okay.
How
Do you
high
want-
up the wall?
So
7 feet.
just straight up.
Do you really want to be that close to him?
Because he can't spit in two directions.
Yeah, there's no ceiling. It's a ruin of a castle.
Yeah, just go on top of the wall then. However far that is.
You can go up the wall, but I want to say you've maxed out a lot of your movement with all of that turn action coming in late. But I'll put you way up on the wall, sure.
Okay.
All right, Anan.
All right, I'm going to drop a fireball on all of them, but not on Nora, and not on Pantera.
Okay.
So it's 19 save, deck save, or take half damage.
Okay. Oops. All right.
I'm also gonna be using this with my sorcery points to as a bonus action, and I might use another action.
All right. Well, let's do a fireball first and see what.
Yeah.
That might be enough.
Okay.
It's a deck save.
Deck save 19 higher.
Blue guy saves. Other big guy saves. The specters do not. The big guy save, the two ghosts don't.
All right. So 20 damage for full, and 10 for half. And then I'm going to do a firewall. How high is Denora? Denora, sorry.
How high do you want to be, Denora?
Hopefully higher than 20 feet. How high?
How high is, I don't know, 25 feet? How high is the wall?
That's done. That's good. All right. So I'm going to do a firewall right from the blue guy and wrap around that last specter there.
Well, these guys dropped it.
Okay. So enough to consume the blue and the pan guy.
Okay.
So they got to do another deck save.
Deck save against. Uh, 18 and at 20.
All right. So
22. So I think they made their saves.
yeah.
I don't know if the 18 does.
Yeah, they just take half damage. Or the one takes half damage. The one that didn't save will take 28 damage, and the other one will take 14 damage.
Okay.
And if they walk through the wall, they'll take more damage.
Got it. So they are on fire.
And that's it for me.
And that is going to go to Prontero's turn. Trying to save from paralyzation.
I'm gonna try and see what happens here.
Constitution saving throw.
I'm trying to think here. Hold on, let me check real quick.
You can't be here right
I don't think I did. I was thinking that my necklace would help, but it doesn't. I'm trying to think. So it's a saving throw, you said?
Constitution saving throw.
16.
That fails. You are still paralyzed.
Okay.
They get to go. They're not quite dead. This one is going to enact its spiritual specters. Yeah, all around it. Good. And the other one is going to let's see. Probably charge to the Holy One.
Hurry.
And slam attack on the Paladin. 13 to hit,
That's a miss.
19 to hit.
Miss.
2 misses. That's my turn.
Hold on. At the end of their turn, if they're behind the firewall, they're going to take damage at the end of their turn.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, then the other one would move, but you could, you wouldn't just stay in fire. But yeah, you can.
Well, it just depends it depends on what side of the wall they're on. If they're on the good side, it's like the Schwartz. There's a good side and a
Yeah, the one moved forward.
The one walked through the firewall.
one walks through. If they walk through the firewall, they take damage. If they're
Yeah,
on the
I'll say this one moves back.
After all, my firewall.
That's what I think about every time you say fireball or firewall.
So, do you gotta do a deck save.
Okay. Not good. What kind of fire damage are we doing?
They're going to take 26 damage or half.
All right. The blue guy is looking rough. Smoldering on fire. He went the wrong way. What? Where do we go? Ames?
Yep. Okay.
Or wait, Hernan is Prontero. Oh, did we? Yeah.
I'm paralyzed still.
Okay, after my turn is Ames. Okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go to Prontero. On my action, I'm going to teleport us back behind the wall.
Okay.
That is what I am doing.
Sounds good. Then we go to Spidey.
Oh gosh. So is the white guy? Will I travel through the firewall to get to him? I should be okay.
Guess we need a firewall, huh?
This firewall was almost going corner to corner almost.
Yeah. I'll get out the fire if I can find it. What? I might have to grab more. I don't know where my little bag of fire is.
It's not labeled under fire.
I got a bunch of other stuff in there now.
Translucent red, wherever the translucent red is. Orange.
There's in your crazy spell. So it's hitting that guy, and it was hitting this guy that was way over here. Does that help?
Yeah.
That firewall. Ooh, pretty.
I'm gonna walk up to the white one, and I'm just gonna hit him with my loot of thunder stomping.
Okay.
But you don't know which one's doing it. 17 to hit.
17 is the armor class. Yes. Bow, wow, 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 wow.
So you'll take 7 normal or 7 bludgeoning damage plus 2d8 thunder.
Okay.
Thunder bar.
Just 3 thunder damage.
All right. 10 total from 4 different Spidey bards.
And then what the heck? I'm gonna give the impulsive paladin bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Boom.
You are inspired. Freshly shaking off the paralyzation. What do you want to do, Holy Swiss?
I can feel it. I can feel it. Well, this one guy is right in front of me. Gonna grasp my beads, my prayer beads.
Yeah, you gotta be specific. Which kind
And touch the one that and concentrate branding smite. So I don't think I've ever used this before. It's a concentration spell. It's kind of like thunderous smite, but it does radiant damage instead of thunder damage.
Okay.
So it adds extra damage to my attack. Can I attempt? They've got weapons, correct? They're wielding weapons. Can I attempt?
They're more covered with like spears, like sticking through their armor.
Okay,
from
so they
all the victims that they're collecting.
Okay, so they don't actually have weapons that they attack with.
They've been attacking with their hands.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to just I'm still gonna concentrate and use branding smite, but I'm just gonna swing my flail at him.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
It's gonna be 2 bludgeoning, 7 radiant, plus my branding smite. It's another 6 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna swing again.
Go ahead.
26 to hit.
Yes.
4 bludgeoning, 7 radiant. Can I use the branding smite again, or is that just once per turn? I'm thinking it's every time I attack, every time I hit a creature. So it's another. Every time I hit. Another 8 radiant damage, and then a divine smite. one extra radiant damage.
Gotta get that in there.
A small little divine
Yeah.
smite,
Got it.
little tickle.
It's just one little cherub going, ah!
One little. Okay, and I believe that's my turn.
All right, sounds good. After you is Denora.
All right. So Buddy Blue is looking pretty rough. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta go.
I'm gonna go all the way over there.
You don't want to go through that wall.
You're up over the fire.
Right.
But I would say you're already over it, so
You got to, as long as you're past 10 feet from the wall, you'll be fine.
Steve for president. Let's see.
and there's 4 ghosts below you.
Yeah. Boring. Okay. Let's see. I already did that. I'm going to wait, where's the firewall? So three of the spirits are on the same side of the firewall as me, right?
Um,
One's
2.
frozen. That blue one's not really there, so to speak.
Yeah, 2 are in it, and one's in and one's out.
Okay. I'm just gonna run along the top of the wall towards the big blue guy, the big blue meanie,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna kick him in the face and stab him in the eyeball at the same time.
All right.
How about that?
Let's go.
With my Rakdos. Oh,
Wait, you got flames now?
no.
No, that's a
Uh,
firewall.
Oh, that's
13
the Nans.
A 13 to hit?
Yeah.
No. Bing! Hits the armor, does not strike true.
What if I just kick him? Is that okay?
That's another action, I think? Or
I know. I know.
you get 1 action, 1 bonus action, and your movement.
I'm just gonna keep running along the wall until I'm in the corner behind him.
Okay. So you keep going. Slash, pling, and you keep going. Okay. Sounds good. We're gonna go to a Nan next.
All right. Let's see here. So the what's alive right now is those 4 specters there, or 3 specters?
It looks like there's 4.
4?
There's 4 ghosts.
4.
And the 2 meanies.
All right. Let's see here. Let's just do a flame bolt at the big guy.
Which big guy?
Are they both alive? I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, which one's looking the worst? Is the blue one?
Yep.
Let's flame bolt that one.
Okay.
Maybe he'll lose his specters if we kill him.
Go ahead and make a spell attack roll.
Right. 32 to hit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Let's see here. He'll take 25 damage.
That will take it out.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna fly down closer to Frontero.
Okay.
Just kind of hover by them.
Well, Frontero.
Oh no, yeah, down south, yeah.
Okay.
I have a better line of sight of the specters from that corner.
Sure.
All right, that's it.
That's your turn. Frontero is up.
Try to unparalyze myself. Yeah.
Okay. Another attempt.
How about a 23?
That works. So you start shaking it out as you
Yay!
find yourself not standing in the same spot you were before.
Ooh, hey, what's going on?
You were paralyzed. Now you're back. The end.
End of turn. Yep.
What's up, Brian? Let's see him there. What else we got out there? Minifig. Or that is, yeah, okay. And what else we got? That's your turn, so we go to my turn. One's down, the other one not used its breath weapon, so let's see if it can spray gas on Spidey and Holy Swiss. Can you guys give me a Constitution saving throw, Spidey and Holy Swiss?
Constitution, you say?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Succeed.
6. However,
Yeah.
do my illusions? Gotta figure out how that works.
Ooh.
Probably
Well, it's a cone of breath, so it hits all of them.
So to be on the good side, you're probably all frozen.
So I want to say
Well, they
I want to say it drops you out of it and you're paralyzed. And mirror image is probably a concentration spell.
It's not. Just says each time a creature attacks you, you roll a d6 for each copy, and if any of the d6s roll a 3 or higher, it hits them instead of me, and the duplicate's then destroyed.
Okay. Okay.
Weird.
I
Or is this?
want to give you a chance. I want to give you a chance to use this. So, let's roll.
I get what
Explain
you're
that again.
saying.
You roll
I
a
get what you're
d6.
saying. Yeah,
You roll a
It's-
d6.
yeah. It says for any of those duplicates, I roll a d6, and if I roll a 3 or higher, then it hits the duplicates instead of me.
Okay. So if it rolls a 3 or higher, it hits the duplicate. Okay. So give me one roll.
First one's a 6.
So it hits
It's one of the.
that mirror image
Mhm.
and paralyzes it.
Yep.
Give me another roll.
3.
Hits the image and paralyzes it.
Mhm.
Give me another roll.
6.
Hits the mirror image and paralyzes it. So I'll allow it. I'll allow it. We'll say you were the real you was just out of range, and it sprayed across all your mirror images instead. So you are not paralyzed.
Ta-da! I'm over here.
It worked. All right. Anything else? That was my turn.
Well, since you
I have
asked,
the ghosts. So there's the ghost right on you. Another one moves forward on you. Double teamed.
through the wall.
Yeah. So 3 of them. Well, let's see. We didn't do any fire damage. So what is it? A dex save on the firewall? Anan?
Yeah, 19 or higher.
Okay. So these guys are minions.
Well, which one's moving?
Two of them moved through the wall.
One
Oh,
didn't have to.
if they go through the wall, they take damage. But if they're on our side, they won't take any damage.
They're on this side, but they were in the wall
Oh, okay.
and never took damage yet. So
Okay.
I want to say on this
Okay.
turn, they move out of the fire, which they're resistant to anyway. I want to say one of them takes full damage and the other 2 take half damage.
31 damage for full. And then 15 for half.
15. Okay. And they're resistant to fire, so they're going to take another half of that. All right, I got it. But they are going to attack and use their life drain spell. Their life drain melee attack. 2 are on Spidey Bard. Yep. That is 21 to hit you.
Yeah.
Take 10 points of necrotic damage. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
14.
That saves. And the other attack misses. And then Holy Swiss. 20 to hit you.
No, miss.
And a miss. So the specters are not very successful. And that ends my turn.
Finish him.
Yep.
We shall do a.
Turn into the dodo.
I don't. I'm not turning into a dodo right now. That seems silly. I'm gonna do a fairy frolic at level 3. So my 30-foot cone. I want to try to hit all of those specters without hitting any of my people. I'm gonna move, obviously.
All right, where are you going to move?
So I can be lined up within a 30-foot cone to not hit anybody.
Probably on the edge of the wall.
Yes,
Okay.
probably.
I can't help you because where Spidey Bard is and Holy Swiss, you're going to have to tell me where you want to move.
Probably right against the wall. Just right around the corner. But angle it so it's like this. Not that way. The other side.
The other way.
Oh, I see. So you want to do this.
Yes.
All right. See, I didn't see that. I did not see that move.
Charisma saving throw 19, please.
All right.
I was not aware of that.
Fail. Nat 20. Fail.
24 and 34, 35 and 5, 40 total, and then half of that for the one that failed, or 2 that failed.
40, 20, 20.
Okay.
And that is what kind of damage?
Psychic damage.
Damn.
And that's my action.
1 is down.
Ooh. Okay. Then I go hide behind the wall again.
Okay.
And now it's Spidey Bard's turn.
You're up.
Are any of those specters looking rough?
Well, you've been seeing them going down with one hits,
Okay.
but not quite.
I'll just go. I'll turn to the one that's right next to me, and I'll take my loot out and just bash it with my
Okay.
loot. 12 to hit.
12 is their armor class. That is a hit. Unlikely against a specter. You bonk it on the head.
9 bludgeoning
9.
and an extra 7 thunder.
Nice. Well,
Boing.
that extra 7 thunder put it over the top.
Good kill.
All right. You got anything else?
9.
Okay. That means Holy Swiss is up.
My flail's still hungry for mechanicals.
Yes.
Let's finish this guy off.
All right.
That's a 31 to hit.
Yes.
3 bludgeoning, 7 radiant.
Okay.
Plus another 1 radiant. Plus, actually, that was, yeah, let's still gonna use that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on one sec. Yeah, here it is. Another 9 radiant damage on top of that.
Got it.
That's my first attack. Second attack. Well, hold on, I'm getting. Oh, never mind. 17 to hit.
Yes. Just barely. Or that. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yes.
Actually, it should be a 20 to hit. Because I forget to add the 3 bonus to attack rolls. So it's actually 20.
Don't do that.
Yeah, dude, I've been rolling good on my hits, so I haven't had to use it. Not 2 bludgeoning, 7 radiant.
Got it.
Plus another 4 radiant. And I'm gonna shield bash.
Okay.
Strength save.
Not good. Well,
You are prone. Boop. You're down again. Good night.
knocked the frozen ghost over also.
And he shatters.
Believe that's my turn again.
All right, Denora.
Oh, he did, and he did, and
So he's not dead. He got pushed down with the shield bash,
okay.
the tan one.
But the blue one's dead.
The blue one's dead,
Okay.
You got advantage.
and the ghosts are up, except for 2.
You're on the other side of the wall.
2 ghosts and the tan,
Yeah. She is on the other side of the
and there is a firewall up, blocking direct path.
So that banshee fig closest to the blue big fig.
frozen.
Is that
Frozen,
That one's frozen.
frozen dead ghost.
Frozen dead ghost. DED dead. La 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 la.
Collecting
going-
souls.
I don't know. Can she take the soul if it's frozen and dead? You know, she's got to collect souls at some point, right? For her sword.
Well, I'm really getting sick of this initiative order stuff. Anan, do you want to keep your wall of fire up?
No.
The wall of fire goes down.
All right. I'm going to,
Spotlight.
because I
Yeah, I'm ready to switch so bad. Like, this would have been so much more interesting.
where did it go? Where did it go? I just read it. Damn it.
You could just attack until you roll with fear. Then it's my turn.
When I make a running jump, the distance I cover increases by 5 feet. So if I run along the wall to jump at the ghost that's closest to Spidey Bard to stab at it to
Yeah.
take its soul, hopefully, potentially.
Let's go.
Sucking my soul to live.
What is that? That is,
Attack
hang
roll?
on, I'm sorry. That's a lot. It's 24 to hit.
It does hit.
All right. And they're so squishy, I just take the soul, right? It's gone.
Oh,
Do you want me to
well,
roll
you have to kill it. I believe
guess
you.
I'll roll damage. Okay.
Get her.
3 plus 5 is 8 piercing damage.
8. And I'll allow sneak damage because Spidey's right there. Sneak attack damage.
Mm.
29.
Damn. That'll take it out. Have your first victim.
I open the hilt like a little poison bottle, and the soul just goes.
Here we go. Chaos Crew. I think that's going to be a turn. That was a lot of movement and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
And,
good.
finishing move. Anan would be next.
And the one that's just knocked down, right, Proton? The big guy.
The big tan guy is looking a little rough, but he's knocked prone.
Okay. I'm gonna move to shoot him with a firebolt.
Okay.
Mm, 22.
22 does hit.
You take 24 damage.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Some sort of strategy going on here finally. Frontero.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna. How far away am I? Can I get to that prone Hulk, mechanical Hulk later?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
And my sword is it's gleaming. It's too shiny. It needs some stuff on it.
Super what?
It's gonna swing.
Okay.
Oh, he's been paralyzed all his time, and then he rolls a nat 20 on the one attack he gets the swing.
Let's go.
I would say that's probably a hit. That'd be 20, 25 to hit. So,
25 hits. He's got
okay, so
30 hit points. Let's see how you do.
Okay, so let's see. I need this guy double. So I double the actual damage dice. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Jeez.
That was a lot of gravity I just heard.
Something, you dropped something.
They're all ones, though.
No, I wish they were
They're all die 4s.
easier to add. 12, 12, 30. Let's see, 30 plus 30, 40, 44 slashing damage.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
I swing the sword. I jump in the air, swing the sword, just impale it. Impale it on the chest area. I want to be able to make sure his soul is able to be stolen.
Right.
I
Okay.
can only steal it when I kill it.
Oh, that's terrible. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys are learning, but you're using almost the right language. So if you're going for a non-lethal blow, you can do that. So you stab it just enough to take
To
it
not
down
kill it.
and leave Denora to do the kill shot.
Yeah.
That can definitely be a thing. But it is a big guy, so
Yeah, hit it just enough to where he's just got a faint heartbeat, just a faint one. He's bleeding out. Get to him quick. Get to him quick.
I'm gonna say he has 1 hit point. You like do all this damage, but you like just barely like leave him with like 1 hit point. That's how we can do that.
Watch me fail. Watch. It's gonna be great. Oh, that's 26. And a little boop. All I need is 1. I got 4, 5, 6. I can't add. Sorry, 6.
If we were playing Daggerheart, that would be great. But unfortunately, Dungeons and Dragons has turn order. And my turn is next.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to take my turn because that's how Dungeons and Dragons works.
Do it.
Yep.
And the ghosts go first. And the ghosts are going to... There's only 1 left. So it's going to attack the paladin. That is a 17 to hit you. The life drain. Holy Swiss.
What we got left here?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure your
Tom.
AC is bigger than 17.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't hit you.
He has to look. I know, but I want to ask.
They're swinging at you, Holy. They're
Does a 17 hit you,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Troy?
No, it does not.
Wow. Then it is Nikki's turn.
I'm just gonna hold my action until Denara goes.
Holding what action?
Good question.
Yeah.
I guess I can just heal. That's fine.
The more I play this game, the more I want to play a different game now.
Kind of grumpy. I'm gonna go heal Holy Swiss with a Fulmus from the court. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move on.
Is that a touch, or can you do that from range?
Yep. I have no somatic and or verbal spells anymore.
She throws the veil into his open mouth.
So is that a touch or a range?
Range.
Okay. Thank you.
It's like a chip.
All right. Then we can go to Spidey.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to move it over to where the flames are. The
It's down.
embers of the firewall. I know it's down, but it's got to be a little. I'm going to make
Sure.
I'll make a hand puppet against the wall. That's my turn.
Now, okay.
Can we just like skip ahead to where she takes the soul?
Yeah. This is me talking shit and trying to make you want to play Daggerheart next.
I'm ready to go.
Because there is no turn order in Daggerheart, so you could do whatever you want until you roll with fear. So we're gonna keep playing Dungeons and Dragons here, folks, and that means it's Holy Swiss's turn.
Okay, let's finish off this specter in front of me.
There is a specter in front of you for sure.
I didn't know that. I thought they were all dead.
No, you're fine.
Oh well.
Spidey's
probably
doing hand
enjoyed-
puppets.
He probably enjoyed that hand puppet.
23 to hit.
That hits.
4 bludgeoning, 7 radiant. Is this sorry, is this undead?
It is. Yes.
All right. Oh.
Hmm.
Another 8 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Another 8 radiant from my divine smite.
Okay.
And my 2d6 from the branding smite still have up concentrated. Another 6 radiant.
That would take it out
All right.
if you want.
Yes, please. Nothing but a cloak is left.
So that one's gone.
What else we got left?
Well, Denora wants to make a fatality move.
Oh, okay. So I'm just twiddling my thumbs then, looking at Denora, tapping my foot.
Now you can go.
Are you done? All right. I walk over to big prone baddie and just stab him in the eyeball
Okay.
because I can.
Get the soul. Get the soul.
Got it.
Stab him in the eyeball and steal his soul. Somehow.
18 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
He is dead. The soul is yours. You have now collected 2 souls into your new dagger. And that is the end of combat. Now you guys can do whatever order.
Well, that was fun.
Hey, there's some doors over there, guys.
There is a set of doors.
Let's head on
Maybe.
over. But first, Denora, maybe you should check for traps.
Should I?
Loot? Can we loot? Is there any loot?
Is there anything on these guys? Now that this big Hulk is laying at my
They're
feet.
collecting cadavers. They're really rusted out weapons and.
Are there no like old wallets?
They're
Give me a investigation check. I'm gonna start improvising. I gotta learn to improvise more.
Yeah,
Technically, there's nothing on it.
17.
17. You find a trinket.
Nice.
Ooh, a trinket.
Maybe like a rusty old gold chain.
You had me a gold chain.
Nice. Can make yourself some bling bling.
Yeah.
And otherwise, yeah, this is just a pile of rubble. You guys are on a mission. What would you like to do?
Check for traps at the door.
Check for traps at the door. Yeah, go ahead.
It's been so long I don't know how to do that. Let's just roll up.
Investigation.
Investigation. Why is it so low? It's weird. 15.
Your investigation's low.
Well, it's only +2.
Why is that?
I don't know.
When you leveled up, did you not?
I
I had something where
concentrated
I
on
changed
other
one
things.
thing when I leveled up, and my entire stats reset. I had to redo everything.
Oh, yeah.
Sad.
Well, whatever. Yeah, for some reason you have higher charisma than, I don't know, whatever.
I chose poorly.
He just is a different type of rogue. That's all.
You're a different type of rogue.
An
Yep.
extroverted rogue.
Well, there are no traps on this door. The door is open. But you guys are checking, and this is level 20. So I don't know what's in front of you. Actually, I do, but
I hope you do.
I
You better know
will,
what's in front
I
of
will
us.
let you move forward cautiously. And into the next room, you will see a hallway that is containing 6 statues. And these statues are looking like Vecna in different lordly poses that stand along the edges of this open air walkway with the door at the end of the walkway.
I was just being Vecna.
I got to use these cool windows.
Oh, fun! From K-Town. Or from
K-Town,
Eclipse
that's right.
Graphics. Which one?
So you guys can enter the hallway. It's kind of crowded. They're on all this gold paladin stuff. You see these statues of Vecna. Different poses. He's looking like a king and a hero in different shapes and poses.
Can I search these statues for that Lich Glyph?
Sure, yeah. Give me investigation.
23.
23 is a good roll, but you do not see the symbol like on any kind of object. Even though these are statues of Vecna. That was a good check, though. I would say your intuition gives you vibes that if you tried to harm these statues, it would not be good.
Hands to yourself, Brontero.
Yeah. Don't touch statues, okay? Pretty weapons, though.
You guys can proceed to the door at the end of the hallway. There's another set of double doors.
Put me right behind the rogue as she checks for traps.
Check for trap.
Same here. Right
Check
behind
for
her.
traps.
It's Dumbledore.
Ooh,
Double door.
21.
21's good. You do not find traps. As you move forward towards the next room, there is a Death Knight.
Mike up!
I do like how this rod of 7 parts is like ridiculously huge. Like I'm basically like a pole jumper.
Yeah.
That is quite.
I wanted to make it out of 7 parts, not like little 1x1s. So, oh, you can't see that very well. That's fine. I'll move it over a bit. Let me describe the room. This room has an armored knight with red glowing eyes standing on a dais that is at the far end of this vaulted chamber. Right, so you guys are checking this out. Five. There is a couple sets of doors behind this Death Knight. who is indifferent to you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna size this guy up.
Yeah, he seems to be guarding the room, but not directly attacking.
Does he have a flail of his own?
Yeah, he's got a.
Ah.
This is my custom
That's cool.
Saruman. Sauron. What do you guys want to do? There's a door on the right, door on the left, and an armored guard Death Knight.
Can I try to talk?
Eyes.
Can I talk to him? Does he understand common?
Are you feeling okay?
I don't think he would respond to you.
Yeah, okay. Well then.
Is he human? Or like, is he humanoid or is he undead?
Let me look it up.
It's probably undead.
Probably undead.
I think it's a death knight.
Death Knight.
Well, if he ain't gonna talk, Provolone's gonna go up to him and try and hoof him to start.
All right.
I gotta just walk by him, huh?
Nope.
Yep. No. One way or another, you're probably gonna fight him, but
Oh, okay.
it's up to you. Provolone walks up and hooves him. And we're
Frontera,
all
do you
gonna roll
recognize this one?
We're all gonna roll initiative. That won't even bother what hoof attack would do.
2d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Okay.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Okay. So roll an attack roll for.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Well, he has 20 armor class, so you have to
Oh.
probably make a.
All right. Let's see. What is he actually? Plus 6 to hit. Let's see, real quick. Oh, that's a fail. So Provolone stumbles somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
All right.
Poor
What kind of
Provolone.
initiative do you guys have this time around? Prontero.
18.
Holy Swiss.
8.
Nikki.
18.
Ooh, tie with Prontero and Ames. Spidey.
21, and I'm still in the heap of undead rooms over that you discarded.
Oh,
Yeah. He's not there.
I knew I was missing somebody. Did I count the right number? Of
He's got the 7 parts. He's kind of hard to miss.
You got your illusions up still, or does that go away?
No, they're all gone.
They all
They
were
got-
paralyzed.
Yep, they got gassed. All right. I need a Nan.
I rolled a fear roll of 5.
Sonora.
Quiet, you.
14.
So between Ames and Prontero, who wants to go first, or how do
They
you
have
want?
dexterity of 20.
You go first, Andrew.
And then Spidey. Oh, but Spidey did better. Okay. so
Also, did
Spidey,
you recognize any?
that. Then Nora. Then Holy Swiss. Yeah. Holy Swiss. Yeah. And then the Death Knight himself. Whoop. That's not bad. So
Frontera. Does he look familiar?
Yeah, did you recognize me on the undead?
I don't know. Is it could it be that crazy one that I ran into before? I don't know. I bet I don't know. I
does it
can't
look like my cop? Sure, it looks like my cop.
Run away. Bye.
No. No, he should actually technically be dead anyways already, but that's okay.
He is dead and undead.
He should be.
Let me put myself in order here. I'm gonna be after you guys. There we go. So Spider Bard is up first.
General question. I've got the that boon of spell recall. Do you want me to like verbally say if I make that roller save or whatever, or just to save time, just do it on my own?
Well, you can say it verbally, but I don't need to hear it until after you actually use a spell and then
Right.
roll the whole spell use.
Mhm.
That would be the proper way to do it, is like do the full spell action, mark a slot.
Gotcha.
Because what is it? It's like a bonus action or a reaction or something?
No, it's just it's a boon. So like I basically, if it's a 1 through 4 level spell and I roll that number on my die, it's free. Like it doesn't count as a charge.
Okay, so
I don't know if you needed me to actually verbally say it or if I can just do it to save time on my own.
I mean, we should all hear.
Okay.
We're all learning. You know, people might want to play a bard someday. That might help.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast haste on Troy.
Okay.
Do you need a refresher on what haste is?
No, I love me some haste.
Okay.
All
So
right.
I'm using a 3rd level spell. I'm gonna roll my die, and I rolled a 4, so it doesn't. It's not a free spell.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know. If you wanted to hear it out loud or not.
Yeah, because I'm pulling haste out here. There's plenty of time to hear that. I like it after the effect, if that's okay.
So Troy, you still have bardic inspiration, still, and you're hasted.
Cool.
And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of hang out by the door. That's where I'm assuming that I am right now.
Sure, yeah, you could have peeked in and pew-pewed him with the haste, and then we go to Prontero's turn.
Well, I think it's, these Death Knights, I just don't like them very much. Being one in the past life. Let's run up and I'm going to charge this guy and I'm going to swing. Actually, I'm going to rage. I'm going to continue raging. Never
Okay.
raging done.
Thank you.
Actually, one quick thing here. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action first and go into a frenzy so that I get the extra attack next turn.
Okay.
And we're gonna swing. Bada swing. Ooh. 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, less dice. Oh, I got too many dice sitting here.
It's gonna use 28? Yeah, that hits.
Spidey, you gotta quit cursing my dice, okay? Quit cursing the dice. Dang it. Almost all ones. 6, 16.
20 slashing damage.
Okay.
And we'll swing again.
Okay.
Ooh.
21 to hit.
Yeah. It's gonna use a reaction to parry your, and it increases AC, so you miss.
Okay, that's my 2 attacks.
All right. Then we go to Nikki's turn. Amestia.
I cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Okay.
Concentration 19, please.
That is 14.
Okay, so 17 radiant damage.
All right.
That's my action.
Radiant.
Movement. I will move into the room and go into the further corner, or as far as I can go with speed of 30, towards the corner to the right. Yep. Bonus action. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Right. Death Knight gets to make a action. And he'll probably bash out at the barbarian with a slash of the sword. That's not great. 15 to hit.
Miss.
That's not great either. 18 to hit.
Miss.
Jeez. 17 to hit.
Miss.
Dang. That's my turn.
Oh man.
You have to roll higher than that, like by 10 to count there.
Denora.
So he's undead.
It is an undead, yes.
I'm going to use my Corpse Slayer dagger.
Okay.
And let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to come up in between the boys
Okay.
and stab into his visor.
Sure. To his beady red eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Why is there two? There's two of them. All right, again. That is 30. No, 19 plus 12 is 21.
31.
31. I was right the first time. 31 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that hit.
So since he's undead, I get an extra 1d8 damage. So that's going to be 1d4 plus 6. So 7 plus 2. 9 total piercing damage.
Okay.
And the creature has disadvantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Then we go to Holy Swiss, or do you want to back up?
Back up. Oh, that's Denora.
Denora?
Yeah, I want to disengage.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you do your rogue thing, and do you want to move back this corner, or what do you want to do?
I just want to move behind Holy Swiss. Get a good blind
Or
going.
the
with
horse
provolone.
farts.
Gotcha.
Going.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Holy
Provolone's-
provolone's farts don't stink. Because he's early.
Provolone's feeling a little embarrassed about his hooves
Yeah.
kick earlier. So
All right. So what do you
careful.
want to do?
Shield bash.
Shield
Strength save.
bash first. Okay.
Yep, first. I should have been doing it first the whole time.
I suppose. That is an attack roll, right?
It's a strength save for you.
Okay. I got 19.
You failed. So you go prone.
You go.
So you go prone.
You got nothing. And then I'm going to just swing the flail on his ass.
Ah, you guys are too OP. All right, go ahead. It's like a death knight. You guys are just destroying.
Pretty sure I don't need a
Tickle fight.
advantage. 31 to hit.
Yes.
6 bludgeoning, 7 radiant,
Okay.
That's a tickle.
plus 2d10. Another 17 radiant damage,
Okay.
plus my improved divine smite, another 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I think I'm out of branding. Well, no, that should be every time.
Definitely using stuff.
Yeah. 7 radiant damage. And that's my first attack.
Yeah, that was a lot.
And that's my first attack.
That seemed like a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Attack.
You're good against undead.
We're gonna go because he's prone, so I have advantage, correct?
Correct.
So I got 19 to hit.
No, does not strike through his armor.
Okay. I'm hasted though, so we got one more left.
Nice. Okay.
And you are inspired.
26 to hit.
Yes.
4 bludgeoning, 7 radiant.
Got it.
Another 10 radiant. Oh yeah, my branding smite.
It's like a marketing term.
Another 8 radiant damage. And that's it.
All right. Huge.
I look down at him, glaring.
Yeah.
I pray for your soul.
Akarat's judged you.
Ganan.
I'm gonna do a firebolt quick.
Okay.
Just real quick.
Does 31 hit?
Yes.
He's gonna take 28 damage. That'll be it.
Okay. Going to the top of the order with Buddy Bard.
Oh crap. Yeah. I didn't realize my turn was going to go so fast. Anyway, I'll just walk up to him and I'll hit him with my loot.
All right.
That is like a steel loot. It just
It's
doesn't.
awesome.
It doesn't smush.
It's a loot of thunderous thumping.
Super magical.
Probably missed him though. 12 to hit.
No.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. Frontero.
Well, since I'm standing here and he's there, I might as well swing at him. And like I guess, like as Holy said, he's prone, so I got advantage. How can I
Yeah,
miss?
I forgot to roll with advantage. Oops.
Ooh, I might need
It wouldn't have mattered.
Let's see here. That would be 33 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Dang, I thought I'd miss. Uh, 27 slashing.
Dang. It's looking pretty rough.
Well, we'll swing again. We'll roll it just for good measure. I'm guessing that's probably going to do it. Yeah, 29 to hit.
29 hits, yes.
Oh, I thought I'd miss. Well, there with those dang ones, I almost did. 23 slashing.
That takes him out. How do you want to do this?
Well, I walk up and I just kind of Slice off an arm, I guess.
All right.
I'm not sure if he's got a soul to steal. Does he have a soul that can be stolen?
I
He's
don't know.
undead.
There's only one way to find out.
Well, I don't totally kill him. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I do. I kill him. He's done.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
done. He's done. I
he's
kill
a
him. I
Death
just chop
Knight.
off his head.
You've got a vengeance against Death Knights. I
I
think.
chop off his head and I hold up. Guys, look, he's dead. And if it's my cop, well, I'm sorry for you guys. I do a bit close to him because
It's like Luke.
He already lost his head.
Under the, it's like Darth Vader's helmet, and you see my cop's face underneath the helmet.
Frontero, good job.
Good job. But I'm a little jealous because I wanted the killing blow on this guy.
sorry, you can't have all the glory there,
Should
Holy.
have put
That's
two in
okay.
there.
That's okay.
You need
You
to roll better.
Tell him I wanted to kill him.
Yeah, you need to roll better also.
Should have put two in there for you guys. But let's move on.
Ooh, we got some
Um,
doors.
We can
Sitting
do
on it.
this.
Sitting on it that we need. Let's loot him, see.
Does he have an object? Does he have anything?
Does he have anything? He looks important.
Got a long sword.
Hmm.
Chaotic evil armor.
Mm.
Right up my alley.
No.
Oh, wait, that's right. I don't wear any armor.
Chaos crew.
It's non-magical. Who cares?
You can look around this room. I don't think there's anything in here.
Looks pretty barren to me.
And we can move on.
Unless the map maker forgot to put stuff in the room.
Right? Yeah, I'm like, level
Dude,
20.
we're all like super geared up. It would have to be
Yeah.
something really special for us
Right?
to care about.
Another mahogany chest of more
Monday.
flawless opals, you know.
Right, that would be, yeah.
You guys can check for traps, and the next door is unlocked. Going into this room.
Sure. Looks cool.
Is it a blood pool? Frontero, jump in.
Fountain of blood.
Blood in it.
Oh, hey, it's bath time. Who needs a bath?
Stagnant blood fills the basin of an old fountain at the center of this chamber, and the tranquil surface seems to reflect something odd.
Is it possibly a glyph of a lich with a hand and an eye?
Is there something in there?
Somebody with good investigation skills should look. Not me.
Can do
Honestly,
something.
just pull it out. It's what we need. Get Mage Hand and pull it out.
That's what
It's
she
the
said.
special object, probably, most likely.
It's 18.
What is
Investigation.
happening? Investigating the burbling liquid.
Yeah.
You don't see anything below the surface.
Oh,
Frontero, stick your finger in there.
I'll cast Mage Hand and just like stick Mage Hand inside of the pool or whatever to see if I can grab anything with it.
Yeah, and just before the mage hand enters the pool of blood, you keep seeing images on the reflective surface of the fountain.
I pour
But
holy water.
nothing is in the fountain.
Amethystia
pour
poured holy water in there?
No, why not? Have a crap ton of it.
Does anyone just look at it?
Well,
I'll just look
investigate
at it.
The surface of the fountain's liquid, you see glimpses of Vecna conducting his ritual in a cave of shattered reflection. You see that is Vecna kneeling in a crystalline chamber. His eyes are closed and he murmurs silent incantations. His outstretched hand, Vecna holds a volatile, light-consuming orb of magical energy that resembles a black hole.
Cool. Cool.
You guys got to see this. Come take a look.
Okay. That's interesting.
That is what you guys are going to find, the vision of Vecna in this room. And there is a door.
Okay, cool.
Guess we continue
We
on.
saw the vision.
Continuing on, checking for traps, opening the open door, you find a chamber that is holding the unmistakable form of Kaz.
That guy. Didn't I kill that guy?
Thought we killed him.
I throw holy water.
Kaz sits hunched in the far corner of this dank and stone room. Each of the vampire's limbs are shackled to 10-foot-long adamantine chains, all 4 chains fastened to large adamantine balls, and Kaz's attention is focused on the tattered tapestries and ruined fixtures adorning the chamber's crumbling walls. Slung on his back is the magnificent sword, and the hilt of which emblazons with a glowing symbol of Vecna.
Hey, there it is.
Found it.
There's
Alright.
his.
So I need to infuse the item with the rod.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Really badly, guys.
You do that. It's all
You have to touch it and then infuse.
BRB. Oh.
We
So
found it. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna walk up to that item, and I just want to double check that it is the insignia or the glyph of Vecna.
Okay. Yeah, you would definitely see that the sword on his back.
I'm going up with him and getting ready to throw holy water on him if he does anything.
I'll flank her
Just throwing
too.
holy water right now.
Yeah, I'll go up there too.
I'll join them.
All
with
right.
my Slayer dagger. And yet, I'm double fisting it.
He would ask,
What she said.
"What are you doing here?"
I would ask you the same question
What are you doing?
because we killed you.
I'm imprisoned. Can't you see?
Oh.
How could you have killed me?
I think he's a different one.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is.
So sad, huh?
You just left, guys.
Is he dangerous? Like, is there a chance, like, if I get close to him, he can like grab me with one of his chained body parts?
Yeah, the chains are loose enough to let him walk around the room.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling we need to kill him.
Yeah,
Okay.
neck.
Got an idea? Question mark?
Question.
I don't think I'll be able to get to him. I think he's gonna like reach out and get me if I try to go around and get his sword.
Why don't you say something about the person that he shall not be named? You need that in order to destroy him. It might get him on your side. Maybe.
Or I could web him.
Although Kaz was on his side at one point, so this could be that time of yeah. Who knows?
So I guess I explained to him that we need his sword to get to Vecna.
That is perfectly what I need to hear, but I need a persuasion check.
Ah,
Go, Bard, go!
come on now. Don't fail me now.
Wait, can I give you something?
If you want to help, you can. There is a help function. Help is an action. We don't use it often.
I'm gonna help.
I'll help. Let's do
Since
it.
I've got some
Amethystia
persuasion.
basically lore dropped that whole thing.
help.
We'll let Amethystia help with so you can have advantage.
Okay. So my first roll was a 23. Second roll is a 35.
Just enough. Just enough. Actually needed 25 to persuade him to relinquish the sword. He snarls, but gives in to his more need to hurt Vecna. And the sword is yours.
All right. So I am touching the sword, and how do I infuse magic into this thing? Because these spells that I have, they don't really seem like magical spells.
There's the magic. On the rod,
Yeah.
you have an arcane gate, which is magic, mirage, arcane. You just have to cast something and infuse it with it. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't
Okay.
think.
Yeah. So I guess I'll cast commune on the sword.
Okay. 7th level commune or whatever.
It's a 5th level.
No,
It has to be
Yeah,
7 or
Oh,
higher.
Sorry.
You have to do either
Let's see. It's 7th level here.
regenerate,
Mirage Arcane. It's a 7th level spell.
Oh, gross. Oh, fuck. Jesus.
That sounded gross for sure.
Oh.
So I just cast Mirage Arcane on the sword.
All right.
Christ.
That will shatter the unreality demiplane that you guys have been living through and stuck in, trying to find this item. It does shatter the version of Kaz's homeland, actually. Stuck in his own castle, chained up, unable to reach that blood. You have destroyed this version of reality.
Poor kids. Steve, don't forget to put one of your charges
Oh yeah.
on the rod.
Yep. I've actually used 2 charges tonight.
All right.
Oh, yeah, because you did the
Yeah.
thing that didn't work.
Yep.
Yep.
You would find yourself back in Vecna's grasp, the purple crystal room.
But you only used 2 charges, right? Not 4?
Did I do it the wrong way?
You put 4 of them on there. Take 2 of them off.
I said I did available charges. Oh, I have to apply it. Whoops. Yeah. All right. There.
Is it happy now?
I accidentally clicked the wrong thing twice, and so it was down to 3.
I know. It's like, no, we kind of want more, just in case. We're back.
So I guess does Holy Swiss need to try to sense which way we're going to go to next? don't know
Um,
if that matters.
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters who's got right is right.
Left is left.
I think I want to hold the next scene for Lego building options. I don't want to move forward tonight with any more adventuring. There will be another session to go through another demi-plane and another demi-plane and then a Vecna thing. So we have plenty of chapter level 20 adventure left.
Cool.
Yay.
All right.
Mhm.
So you guys did pretty good. I might need to, I don't know. It's all about the roll of the dice.
Buff
Yeah.
some stuff.
Yeah, we haven't used any yet. You're paralyzed. You can get any damage. That's
Paralyzed, yeah. There could have been worse things happening with the paralyzed condition. So I don't know. I hope it's somewhat challenging enough for you guys. And we will, unless you have any other questions, we'll save the next part of the adventure for the next session. I'm guessing. I think we should skip next week. It
Yeah.
being the week before Chicago.
Yeah.
Plus I'm going to a Comic-Con, so I'll probably I could probably be here this late, but
Save it. I mean, now, are we going to do this or like maybe a one shot at Chicago? What are you thinking? Because I know were we going to play, do some D&D there at all?
I don't know because they didn't give me a room, so I don't know if I want to play D&D in the concession hall, but we could.
That or I'm in the I have the Epiphany room, which is the one that I've always been in, I think.
Yeah.
Room. So I mean, that's where I'm at. I don't think there's anything after me. I got to go back look at that schedule, but
I think what I'd like to do, Reed, is leave maybe your room as like maybe we all like if I start in the concession hall and play a game of Munchkin or something just to be the host of this game night thing and get people going, and then once people are just doing their own thing and there's a few tables hopefully where people are doing stuff, then they're on their own and we could escape up to the Friday Night Bricks room and try to play D&D.
Well, and see the other thing too is we have yard sale that night too. I mean, I might go a couple hours anyway, so it might start maybe 9ish, maybe or 9:30 or whatever. Anyways, type thing. Because some of you guys might want to go to the yard sale too. So I mean, you're doing your thing and the garage sale.
I know everything's Friday.
That's our party night for
somebody
us.
else hit me up and was like, "Hey, when's the thing?" I'm like, "Friday night," and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to a concert." I'm like, sorry. Brick World. I don't think it's a concert. I don't think it was like the Fold. I don't think the Fold's there this year. So,
well, it seems like
when are they doing the Ninjago movie?
Ninjago premiere is.
I really want to go to that.
For all I know, that's Friday. I say we leave it loosey goosey. We'll let I would rather be. I know it was fun doing D&D when everyone was there. Hit me up if you really, 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 really want to do it. Otherwise, we play Munchkin instead, or we play
Daggerheart.
I think it's too early.
You can always go to a hotel room and play too.
It would be nice, I think, Eric, if you had we could look at Daggerheart kind of, together.
Yeah, I can bring it up.
We could try to do a session 0.
I can print out some character sheets and stuff, and then
we could try to do a session 0 with the people that would would be interested. And when we do play Daggerheart, I think I want to do like little 8-part session, not big campaigns, Just do like they're doing with Agent Umbra, because there's all these different campaign frames. So not one shots, but like little 2 month, 3 month, 2 month or 3 month, 8 to 10 session kind of shorter campaigns with this new mechanic, and I think it's gonna play really well. I've only seen and read, but I think it's gonna actually, like, the turn order thing. Like, I just accepted it for Dungeons and Dragons, and here we are, 3 years of playing or whatever. And it's been super fun. And I don't want to give it up. I got someone that's invested in D&D. So we'll see how the game's received. It's really new, but it looks like it would take care of the whole, like, letting Denora go first thing, because you'd be on your own, and you'd have to let yourselves have different spotlights. But I think the bonus is we've played together enough that you guys could figure that out and share turns until you roll with fear, or I use fear somehow, and then it's the adversary's turns. So looks really interesting.
Yeah.
So let's skip next week as far as live. We'll see you guys in Chicago. And I would say, yeah, I'll bring Munchkin for sure.
If you're bringing Munchkin, I'll bring the mats too, because I have all those mats, so it helps.
Yeah, bring Munchkin mats. Let's host a kind of a Munchkin thing going in the game concession thing.
I guess I gotta learn how to play Munchkin, huh?
Munchkin's fun.
It's really easy.
I've had a Lego board one I've been trying to build for the last couple of years, never finished it. But Crazy Bricks Guy Himber, you had a Lego one he brought to shows for many years, and you'd actually during the garage sale, you'd actually, or not for the charity auction, you'd actually bid on seats for that. I played every year. I think I'm 0 for 5, 0 for 4, 0 for 5. I've not won yet. Actually, somebody sat in my spot the last year because we streamed it. The last year we played it there, I streamed it live on Friday Night Bricks. So
it's pretty cool, Steve. You're basically trying to get to level 10, and every turn you have a chance to maybe go up a level by fighting a monster or using a card that just says you level up.
It's a card game.
Yep. Kick down the door, kill the monster, steal the treasure.
Yeah. You have a bunch of cards that are like armor or weapons that you add to your character that gives you points, or you can help each other or hurt your fellow players.
Yeah, you can help.
As you kind of race towards who can get to level 10 fast first.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's interesting. It's very D&D because there's monsters and armor and weapons and spells and stuff. So let's try that. So I don't want to plan the Vecna thing or a one-shot, but I like the idea of session 0 Daggerheart, and let anybody that wants to look at Daggerheart and roll some characters. That's going to be the first session anyway.
So is Daggerheart something that's is that totally separate from the D&D Beyond and all that stuff? Is it totally?
Yeah, it's not D&D.
So it's totally different.
So I can really quickly explain a couple of the mechanics that are different. The biggest thing that Eric mentioned is instead of rolling a D20, you do not roll a D20. You roll 2 D12s for your
different colored D12s.
Roll to hit or skill checks. So you've got a possibility of rolling a 24, and you add your modifier. And critical success is any doubles. So you could roll 2 2s and critically succeed.
Or snake eyes?
Critical hit.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
and one. Critical hit. With and then there's this hope and fear thing. So one's like a darker dice for fear, and one's a lighter dice for hope. And you have these resources, kind of like hit points, where you collect hope and use them to empower a spell, or empower your armor, or help a friend. You can use hope to help a friend. So you have these kind of like hit points, and then your armor has hit points. So you have armor slots, and then you have stress slots. So things might give you stress, and when you max out on your stress, you have to start marking off hit points. And so there's stress, fear, hope, armor, the dice, the duality dice, and that's the major differences, which you can catch on, and everything else is very similar. There's a wizard, there's a ranger, there's a druid,
Bard,
and all these domain cards that give you features. So they split out the features, all your special abilities, into cards mostly.
there's subclasses too.
So it'd be cool to sit down with. If I have my stat, I will bring it. Otherwise, Eric maybe can bring his, and we can sit down and create a few characters. See what that process is like, and that would be fun to do in person, actually, because you want to come up with background and experiences and connections to other players before you start adventuring. And some, like the experiences, you just make something up, like, I'm a pirate, so you get a bonus, a +2 to anything you do that's piratey. But you have to use a hope to use your experiences, get the modifier. So it's very resource driven. And then the other big thing is there's no turns. You guys can go in whatever order, and you all take turns, or let one person have the spotlight for 5 hits in a row if you want, until they roll with fear. And then the fear engages the game master to take a turn.
Fear and hope is determined by which die it's higher that you roll. If you roll higher on the hope, then it's a hope roll. If you roll higher on the fear, it's a fear roll.
Yeah. So you're always rolling these hope and fear dice. So on every turn, even though you can take as many turns as you want, every turn you roll a dice, the duality dice, is a chance for the turn to go back to the game master, or some complication arises.
Yeah, but the game master also accumulates fear. When they run out of fear, then their turn is done.
Yeah, and so fear is a resource. I can run out of fear. You can use. It's really cool. I don't know. Watch some videos. There's a lot of videos out there, but it is brand new. People have been beta testing it for a long time, and there are other games out there that it's like, but I'm guessing it's the best amalgam of all the games in the modern age. I think they've perfected how to do a TT RPG.
Yeah. My daughter and I were watching the YouTube channel, like, Get Your Sheet On, or from Critical Break. Yeah, like
your sheet together.
Get your sheet together. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah, that was. Yeah. She thought that was hilarious. She was all into it. So
there's more. Yeah, there's small how-to videos, how to write your character sheet. But we can go through that in Chicago.
Yeah. I'll photocopy a bunch of character sheets.
It would be fun to play, because it would be fun to see how that dynamic of taking turns plays out. But there's a lot I need to learn also as a game master on how the adversaries take their turns, and the environments have impacts, and you can color the whole campaign with unique mechanics just by improvising stuff, or like Nikki likes the Delicious in Dungeon show. So there's a whole campaign frame about how to scavenge monster parts and eat them and cook them with like how flavor and savory or spicy they are and stuff. So there's a whole mechanic around cooking, which is weird, but it's revolved around Delicious in Dungeon for sure. So if you really like that show,
yeah, the GM also determines like the threshold for hope rolls and things too. So there's like, so to be successful, like if say the hope roll is a 15, if you don't roll 15, then it's a fail on that whatever challenge that the GM is giving us too.
yeah,
So,
or just like armor class, if it's a 15 to hit,
yeah,
you have to roll the 2 12s and get better than a 15.
plus your bonus, yeah.
And you're likely the average score, it's a bell curve of a lot of 13s. That's what I hear. And then the success rate of critical success is higher. It's like 8.5% instead of 5%. So yeah, it sounds really interesting. Yeah, I think it would change like the dynamics of this combat. I'm super interested in the mechanics of it. Actually, I would have to improvise more about my turn, because I'd just be waiting for you guys to roll for fear to, and it could happen right away, or you could have 10 turns in a row. I'm not sure. Or you might have an ability that erases fear or stress. It's really interesting. I think it'd be fun to play.
It sounds interesting for sure.
All right, so if you're interested in it, watch some videos and or pick up the core set that comes with cards, and maybe we'll do how to play once I have the set. Then I will probably say, hey, does anybody want to do a session 0, or just a hot, I don't know. Just let's talk about Daggerheart thing. Until then, we don't have Vecna until probably it's going to be 3 weeks, because we skip a week when then we have Chicago, and then I'm playing in person. So we're going to be 4 weeks until the next adventure.
Oy, good thing I wrote stuff down.
Yeah. So, and you have same, got to get through the next 2 demo planes, and then Vecna, but after that, done. You guys are gods. You're level 20. I don't know what to do.
Drink suds at the Restful Lily.
We go back to the Restful Lily and retire.
Yep.
And play with the Sphinx.
There you go. Lots of perks. All right. Well, thanks, friends, for being here for the game. I know it's only 3 hours in, but we're going to end the stream here, and we'll see you after a while. Or so. Hope. Thanks, people in the chat. Hope to see most of you all in Chicago, and have a good weekend.
Doodles.
Bye.